Hello, I'm Miss Samantha Mann. Welcome to my box of issues. Right, so let's put that there. I thought it was going to disappear behind the stool, but it decided not to. Good afternoon, everybody. Hello, Samantha here, almost Samantha Mann, of course. So we should just get on with this week's dilemma. It's a relatively short one, but I don't know if we'll see how simple it turns out to be. This one says, I'm going bald, and I don't have enough money for it not to be a problem. Sorry, but I'm going bald and I don't have enough money for it not to be a problem. So I'm not quite sure entirely what you mean by that. I don't know how much money would make it not a problem if it was already a problem. I'm not sure that it is a problem. I mean, it is just something that happens. People do go bald, unfortunately. Well, or fortunately, I mean, there are plenty of people who like people who are bald, and I don't think that, so you don't need to worry too much about that, I think. But it is something. I mean, I suppose I could have asked around. There are one or two members of the team who could probably, not that you, well, perhaps you're not aware of it. We don't see the back of our own heads, do we? But well, unless we're in one of those trained lavatories where they have all the rather so the question is, why I'm not sure how I'm supposed to make you feel any better about this. I suppose what you might be saying, of course, is that you would like to undergo some sort of treatment. If you live in London and are travelling by tube, you've probably seen the advertisements for the Belgravia Clinic. That's rather horrifying. You pay all that money and they I don't know what they do, whether they massage your scalp with some sort of ointment or whether they pluck hairs from one part of your body and attach them to your head. I don't think that sounds like much of a solution, but I think the point is really we're made how we're made, aren't we? And really, I think the deepest wisdom is to accept that. Of course, some of us are made better than others, and there's nothing we can do about that. But if you are, I would say, if you are going bald, I think just, celebrate that. Imagine, if you manage to go completely bald, think of how much you'll save on shampoo. So I remembered that we were going to bring back something rather special this week, and it's quite a good week for it actually, because I think probably the person who wrote in about going bald, I suspect you need a little bit of cheering up. So I thought what we could do is bring back the hundreds of silly jokes and see. So what I thought would be quite a good segment. There are people on the team who don't agree with me. Would be at the end of the dilemmas, just to cheer it up, because some of them are quite. They're quite gloomy, aren't they? To tell a joke and leave you all. This one's, for example, this card is called Euro Giggles. So I think that's rather fun. I think if you're left giggling at the end of it, that would be rather nice. So the first one, I shall just read it out. It says, "Why is Europe like a frying pan?" And the answer is number one. So yes, because it has grease at the bottom. Oh, I'm not sure that's entirely appropriate actually for a family audience. No, perhaps we should probably vet these before we continue with that segment. Do visit the Facebook page. Look for Ms. Samantha Mann.